in house, and
nice.
like
She's doing it herself personally.
Yeah, like most of us, on commission, she doesn't show her income, but her bank statements show plenty. So she's good with it.
Nice, nice.
Had a past client I talked to yesterday. We're going to do the refinance application over the weekend. So good things.
Good. What is the what's the like the agent buying a primary? I guess is that
yeah. Ironically, she has a second home here close to me on the beach, but she's buying a primary. She sold her house like a few months ago. She's been living with her daughter until she finds something else. So.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool, dude. Yay. Banks at 12 month. You doing 12 month?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Cool, man. And then there's a P&L program too, right?
If we have that in house, I didn't know about. I actually talked to JMac about the P&L, which is actually it looked pretty good. I've never done business with them, but I don't. Okay. If we have a P&L in house, I didn't know about it.
Okay. I don't know either. So yeah, I just didn't know. I know there's I know it's bank statement, but I never heard P&L. So I know there's some P&L programs that are, like not as necessarily as hard as the bank statement because then you need 12 months. So
yeah, if you can find an accountant who actually writes a letter for you and sign up and without charging $500 for the P&L. But I talked to JMac. Their program seemed pretty good. Just future reference, they seemed like they had a pretty good P&L.
Who was it?
JMac.
JMac. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'll do some homework on that. I'm working with a couple other companies, wholesalers that have those different programs, trying to go deep with that stuff. Okay. So I think it's important. Yeah, I think it's that's one of the niches that I think that a lot of people are missing out on if you're not talking about it. Maybe scared of it, unsure of it, maybe not comfortable. And so I think that could be a huge win for. I know a lot of people that's all they're doing. And then the A papers coming in with it, but they're talking. Like you always sell what you talk about, but then you let other people know that you're actually doing a paper as well. So
sure.
VA loans,
FHA loans. Good. Let me know, brother.
Yeah, cool. I will do, man. We'll do.
That's like a few minutes of your time too.
Yeah, man. No worries. No, we can do it right after the show if you want.
Perfect.
Cool. All right. What else is going on, Greg? What you doing, man? You putting a little something in there?
Yeah, I wish I could show you where I was at. I'm at the country club. We're doing a little breakfast here. So.
Oh, nice. That's rough, man. That probably doesn't suck.
It is rough.
Yeah. I love it.
He called you right on out, didn't he?
I did. And he taking time with us this morning. I appreciate that.
So Scott, I started a riot yesterday.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So Fannie Mae has eliminated the score requirement.
I saw that. Yes. You know what? That's a great topic. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but.
Oh, no, I'm good with it because I want to talk about it.
Okay.
And listen, I'm not naive, okay? I know that now that every 400 score, 500 score person is not about to purchase a house, okay? I'm an underwriter. I don't want them to purchase a house. They're not ready.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about are those people that were caught between the 580 and the 619, and they spent all that money trying to rescore, and they were doing all this other stuff to kind of get over that hump.
Yeah.
Now, remember, I've looked at thousands of credit reports.
Okay.
Seriously. I mean, it's been 30 years.
Okay.
And I can tell you, I've looked at credit reports where the credit score was 620, 640, and I looked at credit reports that were like 580. And I just could not figure out what the heck the difference was. No one on this planet knows the algorithm that goes into these credit scores.
Okay.
No one knows it.
Right. We think we do, but yeah. 30% revolving credit, 5% on-time payment, blah, 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 blah.
Absolutely. So, I don't believe that it's about to open up a floodgate. What I believe is that it's going to open up a little bit more opportunity. And I think that that's a conversation that we should all be having with people that were on the edge. I had an opportunity to talk to CIC Credit West, and I did not even understand how much credit supplements cost. I did not even understand how much those rescore. That is a lot of money. All because you're trying to get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 points.
Yeah.
20 or 10 points above it. So
yeah.
I was very negative when I first heard about the Vantage score. I want to give full disclosure. When they were like, the Vantage score is coming, I was like, well, that doesn't mean anything. But as it started to kind of roll out more and it started to roll out more, I my first thought process was Fannie and Freddie are not going to accept it. They'll just change their algorithm or whatever have you. But with them eliminating the score requirement, for me, I believe that opens up a different opportunity.
You think it's you think it's gonna come with overlays, scoring, like
I
higher rates and stuff?
I think it'll
still, it's doable though. Okay.
I think it will, but think about it like this, Scott. I am not talking about, dare I use the term subprime?
Yeah.
I am not talking about subprime borrowers. I'm talking about your
real life
borrowers
income
who are
borrowers.
right on that edge.
Yeah.
And believe me, there's a lot, because I talk to people all the time that are like, they just need 5 points. And I've actually seen people do stuff and it lowered the score even more.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So they're paying their bills. They don't have a lot of credit.
Mm-hmm.
They're paying way too much rent.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're trying to refinance and consolidate debt.
Yeah.
Before I get negative about it, before I weigh in on it, I'm definitely curious to know what Greg has to say.
Sure.
I am just gonna withhold any of my opinions on how this might be a bad thing. But Greg, I am curious to know what your thoughts are.
Well, I will tell you, my opinion is if you look at overlays now, if you're below a 660 or maybe 680, you're better off going FHA because of the overlays. So I can only imagine what they're going to be below 620.
Yeah, but remember, there's not going to be any scores anymore.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, that's another topic, I guess.
I would like to know how you would explain that to your realtor partners. How can you explain what this change does for them? If you could help me understand that.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say, Greg. We don't even understand or know, but we're automatically, dare I use the word riot? We're rioting, talking about, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. But we don't know. That's why I made the comparison about the different people who were trying to get over that little small hump. Greg, we really don't know. We don't know if it's a good or a bad thing yet. We don't even know how to explain it. So why are we automatically being negative? If you are a true originator, if you actually look at your borrower's credit reports and you've seen people that were at the 580 and the 620 line, and you've looked at their credit and you've looked at other people's credits that was like maybe at 640 or 650, can you really measure? No, you don't know the algorithm. You have no idea.
So I think it's a great opportunity. Like this is another, I love the riot term. Like it's another opportunity to have a conversation, to dig up the people that got denied in the past. Maybe we're struggling a little bit and go, Land, this rerun to you and learn. Let's just learn. What is your company doing that you're with? What are they allowing? What are they not allowing? When is it taking effect? And so like the only way I go, I mean, a lot of people hate me for this, but I'm a shoot, fire, aim. What's the worst case scenario is, hey, not yet. You're approved, but just not yet. I love what Kim says. You're approved, but just not yet. Right? Not today.
Scott, if you think about it, it was a smart move to eliminate the credit score.
I know.
Because now what was going to happen when VantageScore came out and all the people that were at 400 now had 620s.
Yeah, true.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because they were saying that the VantageScore is going to be higher. Okay.
Interesting.
What the heck does that mean?
Interesting. Wow.
I'm wondering what loan level price adjustments and PMI is going to be for the subs, because those calculate into it too.
I don't think that matters. I think what it boils down to is, can I or can I not buy a house? Like that's where you got to be careful what you talk about. You can't talk about rates because the rates are going to be higher. You can't talk about that's where you start thinking about that stuff. You're going backwards. I think they let them decide if it's right for them. Right. We talked about that this week. So be careful what you think up and talk about and post.
So, and Jerry, to your point, it's funny isn't that the hot topic right now? Loan level pricing and stuff like that. And now absolutely. Here we have no scores.
Yeah, I was listening to something where that Trump could actually go in, if the Fed doesn't lower rates, he could eliminate or reduce the loan level price adjustments through FHFA, which effectively will give us better rates and terms for people. So that was a backdoor thing that he could do to make things better. And, but it's all speculation until it actually comes in paper and we get it in the systems. But there are options. And that was one of them that I thought would probably be a better one. Actually, getting rid of loan level price adjustments and making them much better and much more easier would help everybody.
Yes.
And Martine said it best. Frame it as an opportunity. I don't see anything as a problem. I see everything as like there's always an opportunity. Like you take problem out of the equation. Believe it or not, I'll give you guys a little insight on where I learned this. You guys are gonna laugh. Okay, I sold Kirby vacuum cleaners for a little bit, and their thing was opportunity. What's the opportunity today? Yeah. Not what's the problem today, right? And Martine, you nailed it, man. Like everything is an opportunity, no matter if it's good, bad, or ugly. Everything's an opportunity.
You said it, Scott. You know, what'd you say? Shoot, fire, aim.
Shoot, fire, aim. Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Like, you know, I think Kim said it the other day when she sent out her video. Like, no credit score is a video that you send to your realtor partners to start making their brain start firing off. Yeah. How many people did they say, go away, I can't help you? Yeah. And if it's in their database or in your own database, pull up all your your low credit scores that have been waiting to improve their credit score and send that video. I mean, all it is another conversation you could have. It may, really not do anything, but it's a new conversation you can have with somebody sitting in your database or somebody else's. It's a huge opportunity.
Huge opportunity. Yeah, huge. And here's the sick part, right? Here's the riot part. Everybody everywhere has somebody in their phone that could benefit from this right now, right here, right now. We're talking home purchase, debt consolidation. Like so many, like people want to buy homes. They don't want to rent. They want to buy. So help them. Put it out there. Post it. Stories. No credit score needed. Low, no credit score required. Whatever the terminology is.
How does the no score? I haven't heard anything about it yet, believe it or not. So what are they doing?
So Dan,
nobody knows.
That's what we're saying. We don't really know. And the way the conversation started, just to kind of give you background, is that I just simply posted. Only thing I posted was that it was an opportunity. I posted something like, "Hey, this is an opportunity. We're eliminating scores." And never in my life have I seen this on Facebook. I had I think I'm up to 1,000 reactions.
Yeah.
And
I think you were higher than that. I commented on it.
Yeah, dude, over 500 shares. Everybody went in. But Dan, basically what we were just saying was, okay, what about people what Scott just said, who could possibly refinance now that there's no score? Think about all the equity everybody keeps talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I can refinance now. I don't, under any circumstances, believe in giving people credit that cannot, they cannot afford it. Yeah, that's the one.
You ever had 973? What?
Listen, Scott, listen. Look, I cut and paste that and put that in KJ. That's what I call Scott. That's what I call, what do you call it? My chat GPT. Yeah. And I said, tell me how to make this happen again.
I love it. I forwarded it to my page. I don't think I got anything, but I forwarded. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna feed off of this. Like, what the heck, man?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But they're doing it, Dan, and maybe somebody else can kind of talk about the Vantage thing that's coming. I don't really understand or know why the Vantage score is higher than the whole FICO thing. But I just kind of feel like it's like when your people go over to that Credit Karma thing and they get their credit score, and their credit score is like, they got like I got a 700 credit score, and then when you pull the credit score, they're at like 640.
Yeah,
it's a vanity score though. That's why it's not being pulled against anything.
So I don't know much about Vantage score. I can't comment on that. I'm just simply saying I think it was a smart move for Fannie to just get rid of the score. Now I'm not going to go back and forth with you about which score is better, which is this, which is that. I'm just going to switch some other stuff around. Will it harm or hurt us? Will it be a benefit? We'll find out soon.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Put it in KJ. You'll know in just 2 seconds.
Right?
Ask that question. What's the difference of Vantage versus current credit score?
There you go.
We'll do it. Let's find out.
Vantage is what people are shopping for to buy. They go and look at what your search criteria is online to see. All right, what's this person buying? Cars,
and that's
like furniture.
Those are probably perfect posts right now.
Yeah, good stuff. Any other comments or concerns on that? Because I think it's a big deal. So we're all going to find out as this transpires. I mean, and Dan, yeah, like Martine said, we don't know. We're just making this up. No, I'm just kidding. But they really did do it. They really did do it. Like,
That's crazy. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
yeah.
You can't get rid of credit scores.
We did. They did. Well, for the approval, they did.
It's already changing.
Yeah,
It's going to
They're
slow underwriting
changing
way
something that's
down.
already changing.
yeah.
It'll slow underwriting way down because they have to actually underwrite, not just verify findings. All right, you got to dig through everything.
I think it's an AI move. I think where there's stuff coming that we don't know about, that's an AI driven type system. So maybe score is not the. I mean, does AI not have everything about everybody everywhere and like about everything?
Just
So it's gonna look you up and see your every single thing you've ever done in your whole life. So like, be careful now, right now. Be careful. You know, because if score is not an issue, who cares about score? You know.
So let me ask you guys this: who on the line remembers when DU first came out back like in the 2000s? Okay, so Brian does. Anybody else besides me? Okay, Brian, it's just me and you. Okay, 2 more people. So listen, there was a time when you had approve eligible, you had refer, and then you had refer with caution.
Yeah.
Okay. And guess what? They were not bad things back then. Back then, it just simply meant my machine can't make the decision. So a person is going to underwrite the loan. I'm just kind of curious to know if we're going to go back to that, to kind of like the more manual underwrites. If we don't, then there's definitely going to be an uptick in FHA and non-QM because a lot of people are going to be stopped.
Love it. Let's go. It's going to be fun, right?
So can I tell you my 2 cents about credit scores?
Please.
That's what we wanted.
If you have an 800 or above credit score, I think you should let the person do whatever he wants to because he's not going to screw it up.
No matter the DTI?
No matter what the DTI. I don't care.
Okay.
I got one right now that I had a bank call me, and he's got an 800 credit score, and he reports he's got 300,000 in the bank, buying a $400,000 house, makes $1,500 a month.
1,500?
Yeah, I can tell you. I had a conversation with him. I can draw out of my farm stuff anytime, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't do it, and so I'm going to make sure he gets that loan.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Well,
yeah. You doing asset depletion, or what are you doing?
I'm just loaning it to him personally.
Oh, you are? Okay.
So
love it.
Greg, where do I send that application?
Yeah.
What kind of terms are you running there?
Yeah.
What's the rate, baby? What's the rate?
Yeah, this is just a gap loan until he sells his other house, then he pay it off. I'm like, and you know, they've gotten away from that. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, but banks, from a consumer standpoint, just can't figure out that. And we got an underwriter here on the line. I'll make sure I'm saying this right. You know, if I do a gap loan where it's under a year, man, my RESPA doesn't apply. And so, you know, I don't know why you can't do what you want to set you up a 6 or 8 month note until something sells, but banks are scared of doing that anymore.
Yeah, that's truly relationship.
Greg, wouldn't you say that kind of happened when the whole ability to repay? I think that.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's when it kicked in. But the problem is, people with low credit scores are going to mess up their credit, but people with great credit scores are not going to mess up their credit.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we limit people. I deal with a lot of people that have very, very high credit scores. You know, I'm grateful, and I feel like they are almost discriminated against in a way. Not, you know, in a way from a credit score standpoint, if they don't show what fits the box, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents.
Super cool, man. Well, we know when we're in trouble, Martine, where to go for a loan.
Let's bring the ninja loans back.
I'm looking you up now, Greg. Where do I
got friends in high places, man. I got friends like,
Y'all are funny.
Hey, you thought Elon was rich.
No, and I'm not rich. Okay, let me say that. I've loaned all my money out. I'll be honest with you. I'm having to tap into a bank to do the next one. So
gotcha. It's all good, brother. We're just teasing.
Yeah.
Greg's the second trillionaire.
Greg, how hard is it to purchase a bank? Like the one, like the one that's chartered. Like I know you were talking about banks, and like I was looking at trying to expand and be able to do things across the country. So looking for people that are closing down.
Yeah. So you want me to give the 5-minute scenario about that?
Yeah. How bad is it? How scary?
I can't do it in 30 seconds. Remember, there's a couple of things to know about a bank. Number one, you want to be a national bank or a state bank. You know, you want to be regulated by the OCC, the state, and the FDIC. You got to understand all those terms. To start a bank right now, I'm so grateful. I had a mentor that said, "I've got to send you to one of 2 banking schools to get your graduate degree, because that's how you're approved. Regulators will approve someone that graduated from SMU's Graduate School of Banking or from Oklahoma School of Banking. There's 2 of them in the nation."
Really?
And so, yeah. And so number one, find someone who's graduated from one of those 2 schools,
okay,
and hire you an attorney who has the regulators on their speed dial, which means they're friends with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let them write it up. I will tell you, it takes $20 million to start a bank.
That's
And
it.
so, yeah, so just 20. It's 30 probably in Houston or a big place. It's 20 where I live. And the problem with banking, here's the real problem. You don't want to go start a bank because, and that's the reason why banks are decreasing. There's less than 5,000 in the nation right now versus when I started mine at 15,000. And that is, you're considered a de novo bank, which means for the first 3 years, you can't even think about paying a dividend to your investors. So what people are doing is they're going in, they're buying these small community banks, and they're domiciling them to where they live so that they can pay an investment. So it's actually a much easier, it makes more sense to pay a premium, you know, for a small community bank, a $50 million bank, pay 1.5 times book and domicile it to where I live. And it still takes a $20 million capital injection. Now, that said, here's where it meets why are credit unions growing? You know how much it takes to start a credit union? Less than $1 million.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So the difference in a bank is, remember, banks, you get warrants and options, and that's how people get wealthy, right? In a credit union, all the board members are volunteers. The president cannot get options. So what they do, they offset it they pay the president up. Instead of paying him, you know, $300,000 a year, they pay him $500 because they know he's not going to get options down the road. But I'm telling you, they're non-tax exempt. They can do things that banks can't do.
Wow.
I'm of the thought process that as they allow credit unions to, you know, I think this is one of the reasons we'll have a financial crisis, is they're going to allow credit unions to be in the business like banks. However, I think if I started something today, I would prefer to start a credit union over a bank. Because of the regulation, and I could do it myself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, isn't that stupid to think that way?
That's crazy.
Wow. That's interesting.
It's easier than getting a liquor license, it sounds like.
I didn't understand. Say it again.
It's easier than getting a liquor license, it sounds like, starting a credit union.
Yeah,
For
it is.
$1 million, you can do a credit union.
For $1 million. Yeah, I've helped the credit union for less than $1 million get started where I live.
Wow.
But you got to know who to call. You got to know, one of the reasons people use me is because I know who to call. I know the right attorneys. I know, you do it for a half a century, you kind of know.
We're about to say, we know who to call, Greg. You.
We know, we know who to call, man. Let's go.
But really, doesn't that make sense? I mean,
it does.
You know, you try to go out and raise 20 million and then have all these regulations, and you cannot. You know, the cool part about credit union versus a bank is, a bank, you got to have standalone. You can buy stuff off the shelf, but you got to have your own IT. You got to have your own stuff. With a credit union, you can partner with other credit unions on your accounts and stuff. It's pretty sweet. But if you want to get wealthy, you do the bank deal, because the options and warrants.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, I'll shut up.
No, man, it's good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Great stuff.
Yeah, man. We're kind of at the top of almost to the top of the hour. I wanted to I wanted to talk about, and I'll just do a 2-minute overview of recharging. And I did so I don't know who does this, but I pretty much take Fridays off. I don't schedule anything. I block it off so nobody can get on my calendar. The reason I do that, man, is because if you're working all the way through Friday, you get 1 day off. You get 1 day, Saturday, and Saturday, for me, I used to literally just do nothing on Saturdays because I was so smoked. I'm like, that was my recovery day. Because Sunday come around, I'm like, all right, I'm already thinking about Monday and what I got to do and stuff like that. So it's a different mindset if you have Friday, because Fridays you're like, if you just know, I have 4 days to work, and I'll just go over this really quick because I think it's cool. It really put out some really cool points in here. So let me just do this really quick here. So I think this is important for everybody. So finish strong Friday, be intentional, be organized, protect your what matters. And time is our most precious resource. I mean, I don't know if you guys know that football player that just took his life, which man, it makes me sad that a 23-year-old brand new just scored his first touchdown, did what he did. It's like, man, what was going on there? So limited and irreplaceable. Where we invest, it reveals our true priorities. Actions speak louder than intentions. Work should energize our lives, not consume them. The 4-day strategy. So be strategic with your, who here has an amazing couple days or week before you're going to go on vacation? Do you not get so much done? Why do you get so much done? Because we only have a limited amount of time. Why don't you treat every Friday as a vacation? Why don't you treat every Friday, Saturday, Sunday as a vacation? I know it's hard. Block it off. Don't let people on your calendar. Don't book stuff, right? So you have to be careful with your time. And I'm telling you, if you do it, you will do more. You can do the same or more in 4 days as you do in 5. Have you ever researched why there's 24 hours in a day?
Congratulations on being approved for the Will Influencer Program.
I love it.
Other incentive programs.
Yeah. So have you ever wondered, there's if you literally block off Friday, you can't have Friday to do what you need to do. Sure, you can have calls and conversations, but you can do them on the beach. Leave your computer, guys, we get one life. We don't know how long we have, right? So if you're going to work your whole life, how many people work for Fridays? The whole world, so why not have that Friday as a true Friday in a 3-day weekend and some people do Mondays. Some people work Friday and take Mondays off, whatever you want to do. A lot of companies take Mondays off. Like in Florida here, Mondays, it's I can't go anywhere because most of the places are closed. So I'm just saying, focus on that. And I'll just do a couple more things because right, Martine. I mean, it's eliminate distractions.
It is. I mean, you got to know what you're working for. I think I'm 51, and the last 10 years, I have gone so fast. It seems like this clock is just going so quick. The days, the months, just I don't know. It's super shocking, but
super shocking. Eliminate distractions. Yeah, no, you're right. Protect your calendar. This is the thing. Block it off right now. Next Friday, block it off, or today, block it off. I'm telling you, you will work differently. You will work strategically. You will work intentional if you know you can't work Fridays. I'm just telling you. You do different things. It's like if you want to close 10 loans, if you want to close 15 loans, can you do the same at 5 as you do at 15? No. This is the same thing. You can't do the same things knowing you got Friday, so you're going to prolong something or not do something, or take it and doing it 4 days, right? The goal isn't to do more work. The goal is to create more moments with people we love, okay? Conversations that matter, connections that last, moments that become memories. The stories will tell your years to come. Forward momentum, share the wins. Unexpected opportunities, deeper connections, growing confidence. I'm not going to read all this, but I just want your calendar is your compass. Life comes first. Marking we always say marking your sales. I don't care what you do after it, but if you're not marking an hour and a half off each day to do nothing but 100% pure intentional expansion, intentional work. It's not scheduled. It won't happen. plan weekly with intention, and then Friday becomes the
You want
reward.
to say hi?
Yeah, say hi.
So
What's up?
it's my Friday. So my grandson, I have him today,
Love
and he
it.
just woke up. So come say hi to everybody.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, here
Say
she is.
hi.
Hi.
See, everybody's saying hi to you. They're all over across the country.
Oh, I
Say,
love
have a
it.
good day.
Have a good day.
Tell
Oh,
them today's your day with your papa.
Today's my day with no, Nana.
No, with your papa.
Nana. Uh-oh, Nana wins. Oh, that's so special. That's so cool. That's what the moments are for, brother, right there.
No, with my papa.
Papa just got.
He's
Papa
a
just
traitor
got
today. All right, go. Yeah, everybody's saying hi.
Say goodbye. Say, hey, have a good
Goodbye.
weekend.
Bye.
Yeah, that's awesome,
out.
dude. Congratulations. Good stuff.
That's my
Good stuff.
Friday.
That should, dude. That should be every Friday. That should be every day. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, that is it for me signing off for the weekend. Have an amazing weekend. I hope you take some time today with the family. Put your phones down. Be in the moment. Don't be on the phone. Be in the moment with whoever you're with when you're with them. It makes a difference. Ask questions. Tell stories. Catch up. And have an amazing time, my friends. Take care. Appreciate you guys. It's been an awesome week.
I have some good stuff for you, Scott. I was at Zillow Unlock this week.
Yeah? Oh.
Really cool stuff.
Stuff changing?
No, yes, but listening to broker owners or team owners, large teams like across the country, and the pain points they have with LOs. And it's super interesting, their perspective, which is not probably uncommon.
Yeah.
But the constant need that they seem to want and have